I cannot believe it. Konami forgot to add rank 7 and rank 8 exceeds. Well, you want to know what they did not forget? Rank 6 exceeds. We got Force Focus, we got Swordbreaker, and with Thunder Dragon Dark being removed off of the ban list, we could very easily summon our rank 6 exceeds. So this is Thunder Dragon's post-ban list with Exceed Shokan, and also special appearance from my boy, Caius, however you want to say it. Caius is here, and sadly it only does 500 KEKW.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
This deck will very consistently exceed Shokan. Will consistently summon Force Focus. Will consistently summon Swordbreaker. And since Caius is level 6, so that could also be used for the rank 6 exceeds, I figured why not add it? And I know y'all are tired of the Levineer. So we took out the Levineer. I do think Levineer would be a bit better. We also got a bit spicy with the Quan in case you are missing the other cards. Quan is a normal, so hey, you don't have to have Jet. You don't have to have Glow Up Bulb. You don't have to have Light Sworns. You don't have to have Levineer. And I will make sure you'll have fun with a Thunder Dragon deck. So why do we want to summon these rank 6s? Well, let's talk about this. 2800 attack. You put 2 level 6s together. Boom. And you are now able to quick play, detach a material to negate a level 5 or higher effect monster your opponent controls until the end phase. Or you could Swordbreaker, 2700 attack, detach a material, and then you declare a monster type, and then you'll destroy that monster at the start of the damage step of whatever you declared, and it's basically forever. So that's very cool. And the main way to summon these will be with your Thunder Dragon Hawk or your Roar and or multiples of them and putting them on top. So for example, if you open up a Lupine, one Lupine, and then you open up one Dark or one Roar, you got the play. So let's walk you through it. Lupine on summon will activate, banishing the Dark or the Roar, then banishing the other. So if you banish a Dark, you then banish a Roar from the deck. You banished a Roar, you banish a Dark from the deck, and then they both activate. Dark will search for a Hawk. Roar will summon either a Hawk or a Roar on the field. Now it's gonna go back to the hand, the end phase, so we gotta do something with it quick. We could then use the Hawk in the hand, discard, summon the Roar. So are you covering this? Are you keeping up? We have a Roar on the field because we summoned it with Hawk. And we have another Roar on the field because we summoned it with Roar being banished. And then we have a Lupine. So now we have two options. We could rank 6 exceed Shokan, and then Lupine is sitting alongside a Force Focus and or a Swordbreaker. Or you could level dupe. You could level dupe the Lupine to be level 6. And you could do that with the Hawk before you activate it, summoning the other Roar. So you make the Lupine a 6 by revealing the Hawk. Then the Lupine and the Roar will make a Force Focus or a Swordbreaker. And then the Hawk will summon the Roar, because it's a bit better to have the Roar alongside a rank 6, because if something happens to the Roar, it will summon a Thunder Dragon from the deck, which will go back to your hand in the end phase, which will be a Hawk, because you want to add Hawk back to your hand in the end phase, so you could discard to summon a Thunder Dragon from the grave or the banishment. Now, if you're not normal summoning Lupine, you can follow up normal summon with Caius. Caius, very easily, you will be able to summon a monster on the field without normal summoning. So you could tribute summon with Caius, and what Caius does is it will target any card in the field. And you want to know what card you're going to target the most? Probably a Sun Saga. Sun Saga. We're sick of this card. It's indestructible. Banish it with Caius, or, you know what? I know, you don't have Caius. I know you got Jinzo, though. Play Jinzo. So if you're not dealing with the Sun Saga by banishing it, you could at least negate their back row. So that could be another good idea. Put in Jinzo. Have a good time with that. Also level 6, like Caius is, so you could further rank 6 exceed. And then we got the free-to-play Quan. Quan is a Crystron, and it's going to synchro either on your turn by just normal summoning it, or during your opponent's turn, in their main phase or battle phase, you will synchro with your hand. while this is on the field. That's crazy. Now, the downside is you can only summon a machine-type synchro. It could summon a Sand Destroyer. It could summon an Insectron. It could summon a Vermilion Dragon Mech. It could also summon Amatrix, but I didn't have room for Amatrix, so if you're missing any of these synchros or exceeds, put an Amatrix in, and then it'll work with the Lupine. So that works out well. Very nice card, Quan is. And then you have Dragon Duo, banish a light and dark from the graveyard to summon it. It could put banished cards back on top or the bottom of your deck at the end of your opponent's turn. And then a quick overview in case you didn't know what the Thunder Dragons did, even though I basically told you what they do within the review itself. The Hawk, when discarded, will summon a banished or engraved Thunder Dragon. The Dark, when discarded through its own card effect, will search another Dark. The Roar, when discarded through its own effects, will add a Thunder Dragon in the grave or banishment back to the hand. And then all of these 3 Thunder Dragons have an effect if sent from the field to the grave or if banished, which is why Gold Sark is great. You will banish to trigger immediately whatever these effects are that I'm about to tell you. The Hawk will return any number of cards in the hand back in the deck to draw new. The Dark will be able to search your deck for any Thunder Dragon, including the Duo, summon that Duo. And then the Roar will summon a Thunder Dragon from the deck in defense, which will go back to the hand during your end phase or the end phase of that turn. So ideally, it is being used to then synchro with, or tribute with, or exceed with, or being done on your opponent's turn because it goes back to your hand on your opponent's turn, so it covers your life points. You're good. So a good card would be Hawk to summon on their turn, then add back in the hand. And that's the deck. Consistently exceed. Tribute for Caius, banish the fools, love the deck, Thunder Dragons post banless with Exceed, have at it, fools!
I summon a monster.
Hawk, Roar.
I activate my monster's effect.
Let's go! Blue Eyes White Dragon, get to it. Now the Blue Eyes in the end phase. Alternative Evolution. Stall a bit with 6 Samurai, then I think maybe the play would be summon Duo and the Samurai Destroyer. Then on the follow-up turn, then we whip out the Sword Breaker, which we should easily be able to do.
Make your move.
Let's go, let's go! We should have some good plays here. We should have some good plays here. Let's go. Let's go. Gold Sark.
I activate a spell card.
Roar.
I activate my monster's effect.
We could tribute with Caius to banish. We could tribute. What the heck are you doing?
I activate a continuous trap.
Activate.
My monster's effect.
Banish. Dark.
I activate
Get
my
searching.
monster's effect.
Now we don't have to worry about that ever coming back. It's never coming back.
Here I
Never
come.
ever.
I special summon a monster.
Exceed. Shokan.
What shall I do? I exceed summon a monster.
Overlay network. Come forth. Detach.
Activate my monster.
Declaring dragon. We'll destroy all dragons at the start of the damage step. I can't believe it. Believe it.
I special summon a month battle.
Attack.
I'll attack. I activate
Take out the fool. Break the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yes.
I end my turn.
And that backer card could very likely be a Karma Cut, Raigeki Break, but I did put a lot of priority on taking out the alternative White Dragon for the rest of the duel, so he cannot add it back to the hand like he's doing right now. So this makes the Sword Breaker so much more lethal And yeah, he could have a Raigeki or Karma Cut, but he's got to put a more expenditure into it. There you go. He's got to expend his resource more to even activate it. Let's go.
See how much stronger I am than you. How could I lose? This is
I no longer need to use that
Yes. No.
I summon
Quan will be saved for the spice. Quan serves a duo purpose of being able to use as a follow-up, or if you have no good turn 1 play, like a Lupine, then you get to summon the Quan. So Quan has a lot of good purpose. Lots of purpose. I love it. So we will summon a Roar. Yes. We'll add a Hawk.
special summon a monster.
And we're gonna make a Force Focus. We're gonna level Dupe.
I'll smash.
Dupe the Lupine to become a level 6. We're gonna make a Force Focus, which I swear will be activating the effect one day. We will. Overlay Network, Exceed, Shokan. Hawk.
I activate my monster.
Summon the Roar. If something happens to Roar, we got plays. We got plays. This is a really good turn 1.
My turn.
This is what Exceed, Shokan, Thunder Dragons are all about. We got Quan as a follow-up synchro. We got Duo for follow-up plays.
Set my card from
Oh my Jesus.
my monster's effect activates.
Okay. We need to take out Amatrix or Insectron. What do you think? What do you think?
That's
I really want Black Rose. We need Black Rose.
Here I go. I summon a
Remove
monster.
Mecha, bring BRD. Who's Mecha? Remove Mecha. Who's Mecha? Let's go. I don't think we'll summon the Duo. We might just summon a Hawk to add the Hawk back in the end phase. Should we whip out the Duo also? No. We'll do the Duo. We'll Duo. Duo!
Here I go. I special
Hawk, return the Gold Sark. Yeah.
I activate my monster.
Return! Go back in the deck. Caius. Caius.
Here I go. Let's
Caius.
go.
Boom.
I'll attack with this.
Negate this.
Attack with my monster.
You got a wall of D? You're a wall of D-er, aren't you? You seem like you would like the D. You want to give me the D. I don't want the D. No. You can keep your D. Keep it away from me.
You took the bait. I
Okay.
activate a face down card. My trap activates.
So you can't wall D the same D.
I'll end my turn.
My turn.
Unfortunately, the Roar's not going to activate if we Tribute Summon over the Force Focus. We don't have that synergy. It doesn't go from the field to the grave, so that's not going to be good. Ace Teller Knight does not play level 5 or higher, so Force Focus
My monster
is super useless.
activates.
2,800 though. 2,800.
New horror awaits.
Do we need to stop making the Force Focus and just make a Swordbreaker call a random monster?
My specials, my monster's effect.
How does Deltros deal with Samurai D? It don't. It don't. You're gonna have to Nova negate. Giggity with the Pog officially becoming a Gia. Tobes. It's about 2 years since I've been here. Glad to see the community so big and the Pidgeotto looking so strong. Here's a banger to sprinkle upon you. Thank you for sprinkling that banger on me. Yim El Yim. Prime for 5 months. Keep it up. Thank you for showing Thunder D some love. Do you think Titan would possibly be too overpowered?
I draw.
Yes. Yes, I do. You crazy.
From my hand.
Let's whip out the Caius.
Activate a spell
Whip it out.
card.
You want to negate?
Here's my face down card.
Okay.
My counter trap activates.
Summon.
That's a mistake.
the Altair.
Monster's effect activates.
Altair, what are you gonna summon? Whoa, Deneb. No Altair. Altair could have summoned the Deneb, though. What are you doing? Now, check for delays on the back row when we enter the battle phase. If we enter the battle phase and there's no delay, it's probably another Nova. Probably another Nova. So there you go. Another Nova. If it's not activatable, it's got to be a Nova. It can't be a Ballista Squad. What would not be activatable? That's a relevant card played in Satellar Knights. It could be a Wall D. Could be Wall D. Could be Wall D. There you go. That added another idea. Wall D, Alpha, Cosmic. Could be Treacherous. It could be Treacherous. Could be Drowning. But I mean, are those cards really that popular? We could then, if you want to click on the deck, let's go to the deck type breakdown if we have one. We have enough data. We have enough data to see that the most popular cards are being used. I mean, come on, it's Alpha. It's Alpha. Just look at the breakdown. This is automated. This is automatic. Automatically showing you the most popular cards being used in the deck. Exceed. Deltaros. Uh-oh. He's gonna Alpha negate. Uh-oh. See, there it is. Alpha negate. But he didn't. What are you doing? You had it. You had it. You had it. Quan is dead. So we have no level 7 in the hand. Oh, something's activatable. What is it? What is it? What is it? Mirror Wall. Mirror of the Wall. Wall of the Mirror. So the CMD will only negate the Deltaros effect. Will not negate the Wall D. Not activate cards or effects. Also, the opposing monster is negated. So the Wall D walls us off. We're walled off. Pop, negate, win. Triple set. And the turn. Lupine. Lupine is fine. We do want to... Did we already level dupe? We duped early. So no dupe plays. No dupe. Just gonna have it in attack and chill. So good tribute the Caius and add back a Hawk when destroyed by battle. Orion negate. Got him. He's, you know, we know that's not Wall D now. Got him. See, if you make reads on the delays and the hourglass, we eliminated Wall Disruption and Drowning. It could have been a Wall D until it was activatable on the Samurai Destroyer. You're making calculated reads off of delays and the hourglass. This is how you should be playing. If you're just expecting the worst case scenario when you duel, you're not going to be dueling well. You need to take risk, reward into consideration. You need to look at the hourglass, make reads on the back row. Do it. Uh-oh, he's recycling his deck. This is so annoying. We got through 2 Deltaros. Now they're going back into the extra. Yes. Oh, Dion. Wait, now you're smart enough to negate my SAMD? You're watching the stream, that's why.
Don't think so.
You had this play. Stop, don't do it. That's cheating. Oh, that's the other one. What is that one in the middle? It's got to be another Alpha. He doesn't draw because he didn't destroy us. Holy moly. Hawk. We should just Caius, and then we'll Hawk afterward, okay? He could negate. Bunish. What the? What about the alpha in the middle? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Duo. Backer's not even activatable. Lol, alpha, and probably a ballista. GG. Get out of here. Fool.
It was an honor.
Let's go, let's go.